Hey guys, we're going to get right into the trick. It's Card Shuffler 99 here today. Credit for this trick will be in the description below. Now, we would have our spectator. We'd give him the cards. We'd say scroll down to wherever you like. Just stop the cards and flip them over just like that. Now, from the beginning of the trick, we had 4 predicted cards. As a magician, I want you to use your intuition to do something a little special for me. So we go through, first face down card. We're going to set that down right there. All right. Now, they'd still have the cards. They do the same thing. Right there, you could stop anywhere. Go to the first face down card. All right, that one right there, beautiful. Now we'd have them do it again. So stop at the first face, scroll down whatever you would like. First face down card. Now they could truly stop whenever or wherever they would like. Now you stopped at that one right there, beautiful. All right, now one last time. All right, stop whenever you would like. Now, guys, remember, this is actually happening in their hands. All right, I am not touching these cards. So, we go through. Right there, beautiful. All right, and that is it. Now, from the beginning of the trick, I had 4 predicted cards. And you chose 4 cards. Free choice. You could have stopped whenever you would like. Let's go ahead and see what I predicted. King of Hearts, 4 spades, 9 clubs, 5 hearts. Well, let's go ahead and look. What did you stop me at? You stopped me at the King of Diamonds, the 4 clubs, the 9 of spades, and the 5 of diamonds, the soulmates of each card. So we're going to get into the trick, but make sure you check out our Instagram, cardshuffler_99, our Twitter, cardshuffler99, and our Gmail is cardshuffler99@gmail.com if you have any tips for us. So, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification button. So, let's get in the tutorial of this trick. Now, as you can guess, there is a setup to this trick. Now, this trick, all right, it's easy to perform, all right, but if you want to give the cards to the spectator, there's, you just want them to make sure they're careful. Make sure they're not clumsy with the cards, They're not going like that or something. They're not messing around with the cards. So, basically, there is a setup, and there is a card you can use. A double backer, or you could have 2 cards face-to-face like that. You could use double-sided tape. But if you don't even have that, you can actually just use the 2 cards just like that. Now, if you have a double backer, the chances of flashing clearly go down because you don't, and the evidence, there's no evidence left behind. Because when you have a double backer here, right, because that's where I ended the trick, it's just sitting on the top of the deck, where if you had a card face up, right, from the beginning of the trick, you use this part as your setup, you would have to get rid of that evidence. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how to do it with the double backer, and I'm going to show you how to set it up the other way. The trick is still done the same exact way, except one way you'll be left with a little evidence that just looks like that. So, but with the double backer, there's no evidence unless you turn the deck over and go through, which you really don't have to do. And if you really had to, you could palm it off. But anyway, let's get into the setup. So, what you're going to do is you're going to get 4 cards, any 4 cards, and find their soulmates. All right? These are the soulmates of each other's cards. So, King of Hearts, King of Diamonds, 4 spades, 4 clubs. You guys get the point. Now, from here, what you're going to do is you're going to do a setup. Now, from the beginning of the trick, you're going to have 4 predicted cards. Now, what order they have to go in is actually very specific. You go highest card first. All right? Highest card first. Then you're going to go your lowest card. Then you're going to go your second highest card. And then you're going to go your second lowest card. So if you don't, here's the order. So it's highest card, lowest, second highest, then your second lowest. And that is the order the cards have to be in. Now, if you wanted to, you could have the deck, what I'm going to show you now is the actual deck setup. You're going to take your highest card. You're going to place it face up. You're going to take your second highest card, right, face up. Now, depending on what you're doing, if you have a double backer or you tape 2 cards together just like that, you're going to place it right there. So this is my double backer, or if you do not, you just place 2 cards just like that, or you can use double-sided tape right there. Now, what you're going to do from here, Now, clearly, I'm not going to be using that. I have a double backer here, so I'm going to actually use a double backer. All right, you're going to place that. Then you're going to take your second lowest card, place it right there. All right, and then you're going to take your lowest card and place it on top. That is the setup. Now, there is a little, I mean, if you wanted to shuffle the cards, you would have to leave these cards on top without flashing them. All right, these are the important cards. Now, once again, we're going to go over that one more time. Highest, all right, lowest, second highest, second lowest. On the top of the deck, highest face up, second highest face up, double backer or two cards back to back like that. And then from there, face down, you're going to have your second lowest and then your lowest. Just like that. That is the setup to the trick. So, from here, what you're going to do. Alright, you can give the cards to the spectator, but it is a little dangerous. Alright, because there is a good chance they will flash it. So, this trick is very easy, but I like to have it in my own hands. I feel safer, but you can have the spectator do it. It's always possible. Alright, just make sure the spectators aren't going like, like that. They're being stupid, alright? Then it won't work. So from here, all you have to do is just make sure they scroll down these cards. So as long as they scroll down more than 5 cards, you're good. Or you're 6 cards, whatever. You're set. So for the first time, I like to say, scroll down about a third of cards. Alright. They'll go here, alright? Now, because if they only do a couple cards, it won't exactly make sense if you're flipping over that many cards. And, there's only 5 cards that are face up. So you want to try to have this trick make sense. So, I first like to say, scroll down about a third of the cards. They go through. And what you can do is you could say, I want you to deal down cards until you get to the first face down card. This is the safest way to do it. Because, watch, you get to the first face down card, I want you to place it here. Now, make sure you have these cards, predicted from the beginning of the trick, all right? Make sure you have that. And then just tell them to place the cards on the bottom. This is a very easy method. Now, you can have them do it again, right? Just like that. Now, if you have them spread through, they might go like that, right? Which is why it might be a little dangerous, and you can flash that card. So, what I like to do is, if I was really going to have them do it, I just say deal down cards. Once you get to that face down cards, set it down. This is an actual free choice. You can stop whenever you would like. They do it again. Now this sort of is a self-working trick. Because all you have to do is just scroll down and flip it over and go to the first face down card. Now, you're going to do it one last time, right? But make sure, if you do have the spectator do it, you're careful. So, right there, that's an easy flash. So, if you wanted to, you could say, give me the cards, I'm going to do this last one. Alright, because it's very easy to flash that. But if you really wanted to, you'd have them do it and deal down the cards until they get to the first face down card. Alright. Now, once they get to the first face down card, now, you have them set it down. Now, from the beginning of the trick, right, I told you guys you could either use, a card like that, right? That just increases the chances of flashing because I have a double backer right here. So that would just increase the chances of flashing. So basically, in the end, if you had a card, face to face just like that in the setup, you would just be left with that evidence right there. So you would want to be careful with that. Now, if you only did it with a double backer, you're basically left clean as long as you don't turn the deck over and just, show it like that for some reason. You could easily just palm off the card or something. Just get rid of the card any way possible. All right. There's many ways to get rid of cards. And from here, as long as you did the orders right, you will have cards that will match. So, now usually you do the your predictions first. You see, what did I predict? I predicted these cards, and you can actually show that they match. So that is the trick. Now, guys, you can do this with 4 matching cards, but I don't 100% suggest that because that doesn't make it seem random, if you guys know what I mean. Because if you just have the ace of spades, ace of clubs, that wouldn't even work. Like if you had 2 aces and then 2 aces matched, and then 2 kings and then 2 kings matched, right? Because you can't have 4 aces and 4 aces unless you had duplicates, which wouldn't even make sense. So just make sure, right? I mean, if you wanted to, you have 2 aces, 2 red, black, and then red, black, and then, you know, black, king, black, and then red, king, black, king, red, king. All right, so that's your decision. I do not exactly recommend that because it just seems like it's not random, and it sort of ruins the effect of the trick, because this way it sort of seems like they chose whatever cards they want. It was 100% random, you know. And I predicted random cards too, not, you know, 4 kings, 4 aces. That wouldn't make as much sense. So I wouldn't exactly like doing that. Now, it would be a different story if you had the 4 kings here and the 4 queens there. But you guys get the point. I wouldn't exactly do that. I like the idea of just random cards appearing. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, credit for this trick will be down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. And this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.